Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share all about that and more on this channel. Every single week I share Debt-Free Friday videos where we talk about our financial progress for the week and what we put towards our financial goals. And I also share our monthly budget every single month as well, and a budget recap that goes with that at the end of the month. So if those videos sound interesting to you, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we are talking about March this week. Wow. Crazy. This year is flying by. I feel like ever since I started filming monthly budget videos, I feel like the months just go so much faster because it's like you're kind of talking in the future a lot. So like I'm always talking 1 month ahead. So I feel like it just makes the year go by really fast. So March is a really exciting month because we are getting extra paychecks. So my husband and I are both paid bi-weekly. We're both paid on the same weeks. And so we both have extra paychecks in March. So we have a lot more extra income than we normally do. And then we are also going on vacation in the month of March with some family. So I'm super excited about March. I'm really glad that we'll be able to go on vacation and also spend some time with family that we don't normally get to spend a lot of time with. And then also that we're able to put a lot more towards financial goals. So I'm really excited about March. Let's go ahead and get into it. So for our income, like I said, my husband and I both work full time. We both have like 9-to-5 type jobs. So we both get a regular salary. So this month though, we do have the extra income. So I am budgeting $10,800 for our income. Again, that is with both of us getting 3 checks. So our normal income is decently lower than that, but yes. And then also out of our third paychecks, we don't have deductions taken out. So like for health insurance and stuff like that. So like our paychecks at the end of the month are like bigger than normal as well. So it's just like a huge, awesome extra income month. I think we have another one of these in September. So really cool. I always look forward to these months because I feel like we can just get so much more done in these months financially because we just have all this extra income. So that brings our total income to $10,800. Again, we do typically have side hustle income that we earn in every month as well, but we never budget for it. We put that straight to our financial goals, so we don't ever budget for it in our regular budget, but we do typically have a few $100s every month of like just side income or extra income that we get from various things throughout the month. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, watch my Debt-Free Friday videos because every single week we go over our extra income, our side hustle income, and then also what we're putting towards our financial goals. So fixed expenses, we do have a few of these. So mortgage, so this will actually be for April 1st. So we do actually have an update to our mortgage, but I'm not changing the amount that we've been paying. So if you guys watched, I think it was my January budget recap when I talked about this, but we did get an escrow like rework because our property taxes were lower than we expected. We live in a new build, and so it's kind of confusing with the property taxes. They're not correct. So I do expect we'll have either a revision or our property taxes next year will just be significantly higher because they'll have to catch up. But anyways, our mortgage did go down. So prior, I think it was $2,050 and like some change. Now it's actually $1,995 and some change. So it did go down about $55 a month. So we're still budgeting $2,100 though, because for now, we're just gonna keep putting that extra towards principal. Obviously, once our mortgage goes up, like once the property taxes kind of like settle out to where they'll be for like hopefully a long time, are close, like they'll be more close to the real estimate, I suppose. I'm not sure what we're going to do with extra mortgage payments every single month, but for now, we thought it would just be a good opportunity to pay extra on our mortgage. We are prepared for our mortgage to go up. So we have that in the back of our mind that like, obviously this is not correct, but we're going to take advantage of it because we're able to now put over $100 extra every month on our mortgage. So we're going to do that. Next up is our cell phone category, but I don't have anything this month because we use Mint Mobile. I always have a link in my pinned comment in the bio if you guys want to check out Mint Mobile. We pay on an annual basis. It's $30 a month for unlimited everything. We've had awesome service. We've had an awesome experience with them. So check them out if you haven't already. I know some people don't have great coverage in their area, so definitely check the coverage map on their website if you guys are interested. And they do offer like a full money back guarantee. So if it doesn't work for you, you can definitely get your money back. You don't have to stay with it if it doesn't work, but you can definitely try it out if you want to. It definitely saves us a lot of money because we used to spend over $130 a month on our cell phones, and now we're spending $60 a month We obviously pay it annually, so you're not going to see it every single month, but it's only $60 a month. So that was basically overcutting it in half, which is great. So you're not going to see cell phones this month. We don't have that, but we do have our Netflix subscription. So did you guys hear that Netflix was like originally going to be limiting you to sharing your passwords? I think they've since backtracked on that. We actually don't share our Netflix with anybody, so it's not really an issue with us, but I did think that was really interesting because I know a lot of like my friends and stuff, they share with like family members. And let me know in the comments down below if what you think about that. Like, do you think that they should be allowed to limit you, or do you think it shouldn't matter? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really think it matters if you share your password with somebody. Like, I don't know. Is it really like that much money that they would recuperate from that? Probably not. But I just thought it was interesting. So we did downgrade this a few months ago to like the lowest version because we don't really watch Netflix a ton. Usually it's like my kids that watch it, and I don't care if they have to watch commercials. So they can deal with the commercials for the cheaper price because we just didn't want to pay, I think it was $16 before. So we basically cut it in half. I was happy with that. But for now we are going to keep Netflix because like I said, we do use it. So for now it stays. Then we have our Peloton. So we do have a Peloton bike that we obviously have to pay for. So we pay for the membership every single month. That is $45. Our bike is paid off. We don't have anything on that. It's just the monthly subscription that we pay for. Then we also have our internet. Obviously we have to pay for internet at our home. That is $60 a month. Then we have our giving. So we do have a reoccurring donation that goes to St. Jude, and that is $100. Then we have preschool for my daughter. So my daughter goes right now to a part-time preschool program, so we do have to pay for that. It is $760. She is going to be starting 4K in the fall, so this amount will probably go down. I think she's going to have to do some sort of like wrap program for 4K because their 4K is only half day, so she will probably still have some sort of like expense every single month, but for now it's this, but you know, in September it'll probably go down. But then also we're hoping to get my youngest enrolled in preschool when she's out. So yes, we're gonna have preschool for a while is the moral of the story because my youngest is gonna be going in hopefully soon. He's on the wait list right now, but our daycare is like fully booked for months, so he's sitting on the wait list and we're just kind of waiting. So if he gets in soon, then obviously that's going to go up, but for now it is $760 a month. Then we also have this month our Amazon annual. So we do pay this annually, so you don't see this obviously every single month, but this is for Amazon Prime. It's, I believe, $145-ish. I need to look at that. I need to look at what it was last year. I think it went up. I don't remember. I need to take a look, but I put $145. I'm pretty sure that's close to what it'll be. So I think for like the last 3 years, I've talked about getting rid of Amazon, but it's just one of those things that I feel like we use it, and my husband really is like attached to it and does not want to get rid of it. So at this point, we're keeping it. I don't know if that'll change in the future, but for now, it's hanging around. Okay, we're keeping it. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys still have Amazon Prime too. I know a lot of people have been canceling it because they feel like they don't need it anymore, but we do use it quite a bit. We have like some stuff on subscribe and save and like stuff like that, that it's just nice to have like the quicker shipping and stuff. And we do use like the streaming sometimes with like our kids and stuff. So anyways, it is what it is. We're keeping it for now, even though every year I'm just like, do we really need it? Because it's a decent amount of money, but we do use it, so it's fine. Then we also have our electric bill. This is our electric and gas. It's in one bill. Our water bill is separate, but we pay that quarterly, so we're not paying that this month. So I am budgeting $275. Our bills have just been a lot more lately. I know it's a combination of us being in a different house and not really knowing like the situation with our bills yet, and then also with the prices of gas and electric going up. I know a lot of you guys, I watch a lot of budget YouTube videos, obviously, like I'm in the budget community. I watch a lot of budgeting content on YouTube, and I know a lot of you guys have had increases as well. So I feel a little bit better about that it's not just me, but holy cow, our bills have just been really crazy. So I'm hoping $275 is enough. Typically like our February bill is starting to get a little bit on the lower side. Like we're kind of starting to get out of the like brutal winter here, but February is still pretty cold here. So it's kind of a toss up of what kind of year we're having. So far it's been like moderate-ish. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to just budget high and hopefully that'll be enough. So total fixed expenses, $3,493. That leaves our remaining at $7,307. So let's take a look at our variable expenses. So we do have spending. So both my husband and I get personal spending money every single month, and we can just do with that what we please. We just spend it on whatever we want to spend it with, and we don't track it and yada yada. It's just kind of like our little free money that we can have and not have to track or worry about. Then we have our gas. So this is gas for our car. We're budgeting $175. That's been pretty high for us, especially in the winter because we just don't drive. But gas is one of those things where it's like, you know, a few extra trips could really like screw you over with your budget. So I try to keep it high and just hope that we'll be lower. Groceries, we've been doing pretty good this year on our grocery budget, which is really exciting because we definitely struggled a lot last year with food in general. We struggled a lot with eating out, and we struggled a lot with our grocery bill. So I'm hoping we can leave our grocery budget at $800 for the long term, at least for, you know, a while longer, because I feel like we've been increasing it a lot. There was a point where we were at like 400 and now we're at 800. So we have effectively doubled our grocery budget in the last few years, which is crazy. But we've also added some kids, and like now our kids are older, and so I feel like they're eating more. But either way, I feel like we're spending a lot more on groceries. I'm hoping 800 will cover it. This does also include household stuff. So we're not like huge expensive household product users. Like I buy generic cleaners and stuff like that. We don't really buy paper towel. We don't really buy paper products in general, not only for the cost savings, but also the environmental savings. Like we don't really buy paper plates very often. We don't really buy paper towels. We have like reusable rags that we use. We use our like regular plates and stuff. So I try to be conscious about that, and it definitely helps. Although we do have diapers and wipes for my youngest, so it adds up. Then we have our fun/kids budget. So this is just an extra bucket for our kids for like if we want to go to the museum or the movies or whatever, or if they have a birthday party and we need a gift for it, or sometimes I'll use this also for like clothing, like if they need a swimsuit or something, I'll sometimes pull it out of here too. I like to use our variable expense categories as kind of like the sinking fund stuff. So like if I can fit it in our variable expenses, I will not pull from sinking funds. It kind of helps to protect our sinking funds a little bit. I like to use our sinking funds for like larger expenses or things that are unexpected. So I kind of try to protect them a little bit. I don't want to be dipping into them for like every small expense. So then we have our miscellaneous category. Same thing. It's just kind of for anything that we didn't budget for, anything random that we need to do or pay for throughout the month, like parking or, you know, anything that's like just random that wouldn't fit in any other category. And then we have our dining out. So my husband and I have set a limit for each other, well, for us in general, for our family to eat out once a week. So we have been sticking to that. We did not eat out at all in January, and we have only eaten out a couple of times so far in February. So we are sticking to that. I'm really proud of that because eating out has been a struggle for us in years. I mean, pretty much every year since we've been together. We love to eat out. I hate to cook. It's very difficult for me to like want to cook at the end of a day when I've been working all day and doing all these other things. So it is a struggle for us, but this year we really wanted to rein it in and just be better, be healthier in general, not eat out so much. It's definitely better to cook at home. So that's been working out. I am still leaving our dining out budget at $250 though. I don't know why. I probably could lower it, but I feel like I just want that safeguard of like, okay, you know, we have this money. And also, if we do decide one week to like eat out at like a restaurant, it'll definitely be more expensive. So I do just keep that at $250, even though we haven't been using it and we probably won't use the whole thing. So that leaves our variable expenses at $1,725. Total remaining then is $5,582. Moving on to sinking funds. So we fund basically the same sinking funds every single month. So if you watch my videos, you have definitely seen these. So we have our car, home, Christmas, kids, and vacation. So car is car maintenance, home is home maintenance, Christmas is obviously Christmas gifts, decor, all that kind of stuff. Kids, we use this for like birthday parties or like sports or anything that are related to them that are like bigger expenses, like sports fees, especially for my two older kids, and then vacation, obviously for vacations. Like I said, we are going on vacation in March. So obviously This budget is not showing any of our vacation spending because that comes out of our sinking fund, so you won't see anything specific to our vacation, but we did allocate a little bit more towards our vacation fund this month just so that we can make sure we have enough for our vacation and everything. We have already paid for our flights and our like house that we're staying at and everything like that. So we should just have like some moderate like spending money that we'll need, but I did just want to make sure we have enough. So we are budgeting $100 for our car sinking fund for maintenance for our car, $150 for home, and then we're budgeting $100 for Christmas and $50 for kids. And then for vacation, we did $250 because again, we wanted to do a little bit more this month because we're going to be spending a lot, if not all of that sinking fund. So we are just trying to kind of make sure we have enough in there to pay for our vacation. Total sinking funds is $650. That leaves us with a remaining of $4,932. And you know where that's going to go. Financial goals. So right now we're working on our car fund. So I believe that'll all go to the car fund. So that will be going to the car fund. We do that every single week in Debt Free Friday videos. So if you guys want to watch the progress on that in the month of March, definitely check out my Debt Free Friday videos. But we are planning on sending $4,932. I'm hoping we'll actually be able to send $5,000, but that'll depend on our spending and how that goes. And then it'll also depend on if we can bring in a little bit of side hustle income to get us over that $5,000 mark. So stay tuned and let's see if we get there. I would love to send $5,000 to goals in March, so we will see. So we do a zero-based budget. So as you can see here, total remaining is $0. We will come back at the end of the month and do a budget recap so you guys can see what we actually ended up spending. Sometimes it's a little bit different. We've been doing pretty good this year though, so I'm hopeful that we will get to send that much to financial goals. That is all I have for you guys for this video. Let me know in the comments down below, have you done your March budget yet? I would love to hear about it, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.